Good morning, students. I, Vijaya, your teacher of English, welcome you all to Rishikul Online School. So, students, today I'm going to revise chapter 3 from the book First Flight, and today we'll revise part 1, his first flight. So, come on, let's start. The story First Flight by Liam O'Flaherty is about a young seagull who is afraid to fly. All his younger siblings, despite their much shorter wings, flew fearlessly while he could not gather the courage to trust his own wings. The young seagull became sad when he saw his parents perfecting his younger siblings in the art of flying. His parents scold and taunt him for not even trying. They even call him a coward, the fool that he was once afraid of. The following day, he is left in isolation, and upon feeling hungry, he tries to seek the attention of his family members. Only his mother, who is withering a fish in an attempt to eat it, notices his son. The young seagull cries out of starvation, hoping his mother would help. On seeing his mother come to him with the fish, he gets excited. But on noticing that his mother stopped midway, he gets maddened out of hunger and takes a dive at the fish, forgetting for a moment that he is afraid to fly. Finally, he took his first flight. All the family members celebrate his victory by cheering and dancing around him. So, in this way, you can see his first flight highlights the importance of independence, self belief, and confidence, and the need for motivation to attain goals. Necessity is always the mother of inventions, but it sometimes needs an initial spark from outside. The story is also a metaphorical assertion that everyone needs to be dependent, to be independent, even while staying involved in a family life. But the joy of independence is not meant for cowards. From an educator's point of view, his first flight shows how to tactfully impart motivation. The parents of the seagull had tried to cajole and threaten him in different ways, but to no avail. The family of young seagull. The young seagull had two brothers and a sister. His parents flew with them to leave him alone on the ledge, as he could not muster up the courage to fly with them. His parents could have fed him, but they refused to give him any food. They wanted him to fly and die for his food. They threatened to let him starve. They did so because they loved him. The parents were right in what they did because they wanted to teach him the importance of confidence and self reliance. One can't depend on their parents all his life to be fed. Thus, it's important for him to learn to fly, dive, and search his own food. So, the attitude of the seagull family showed to him was actually their love, care, and concern for him. Why was the young seagull pretending to be asleep? What did he actually observe while doing so? The young seagull came to the blink of the ledge. He stood there on one leg with the other leg hidden under his wing. He closed his one eye, then the other, and pretended to be falling asleep. He did so because he wanted to know whether they were interested in him or not. But he observed that his family was not noticing him. He saw his brother and sister lying on the plateau. They were dozing. His father was preening the feather on his white back. Only his mother was looking at him. Now and then she tore a piece of fish that lay at her feet. Then she scraped each side of the back on the rock. How did the young seagull get over his fear of sea water, and what was his family's reaction on it? The young seagull had made his maiden flight successfully. When he was near the sea, he was flying straight over it. He observed a vast green sea all around him. He turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. His family was happy and landed ahead of him. They beckoned to him. When he landed on the sea, he began to sink, but he tried in despair and his belly touched the water. And he sank no further. He was floating on water. This way, he got over his fear of sea water, and his family praised him a lot and offered him the dogfish as a reward. That's all for today. We will meet soon in our next module. Till then, bye bye. Thank you.